Welcome back, YouTube. General Soul back with Star Ocean First Departure R, and the game truly begins here.
Are you all right, Ilya?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Where's everyone else? I don't see them anywhere. They should be around here.
Maybe. Then again, me tripping back there threw off our timing pretty badly. There's a chance we're a good distance away from each other.
Well, we picked a good place to appear. Let's go look for them in this village first.
Hang on, I just realized this outfit probably isn't gonna work here.
You're right, you'd stick out like a sore thumb. Why don't you wait here? I'll go find something for you.
Sorry for the trouble, but imagine what the captain must be going through. Well, good luck then.
Alright, so the only thing we have to do is find some clothes for Ilya. There are 2 locations in town where you can get clothes for her, but there are also some chests that have some goodies, such as these blueberries. If you come into this item shop, the person on the right, the shopkeeper, you can talk to them about getting some clothes and they'll sell you some. That is the first option for getting Ilya some clothes. I am not going to take this option because we can get some clothes for free. I don't know if it makes a difference what type of clothes you get for her. She's going to have a complaint. Either one is too big or one is too small. So it doesn't matter what you get. She's not fully happy. This is the inn right here. If you go inside, you can get this chest for some money. We're going to need that soon enough anyway. And this building in here also has a chest. This one contains a resurrection elixir, and if you talk to this lady, she is the second option for getting clothes for Ilya, and she will give them to you for free. For this playthrough, I'm going to choose the free option. So she'll give you some clothes. For some reason, whenever I go to leave the house, it won't let me walk out the door, so I had to back up, and then go back out, and it let me through no problem. I don't know what happened there. First time I ever experienced that. But once you have your clothes, whichever one you pick, return to where we first appeared, and you can give Ilya the clothes. And I decided to come back into the item shop to show you that once you have the free clothes, you don't have the option to buy clothes from this shop. And if you buy clothes from this shop, you don't have the option to get the free clothes.
Ilya, I've got your clothes. Here you go.
Thanks. No peeking now. I'm sorry to complain, but this is just too small. Well, I'll just go like this then.
Oh, are you sure?
Well, there's nothing else I can do. I can't change back into what I had on earlier. Anyway, let's hurry. We need to stock up on supplies and rendezvous with the captain.
I'm not really sure what just happened here.
Once you have Ilya with some clothes, we've already talked to everyone, so we're just going to leave through the back side of the village to move on. And once you head outside, you will see private action at the entrance of any town you've been to. Private actions are little extra story beats. Some of them can actually have impact on the game. This one does not.
Postal system on Roke 300 years ago?
We used carrier pigeons to transport messages back and forth in my time. Well, not just pigeons.
People used other animals too?
Yes, such as... Sorry. I remember Millie tried to use a cat one time. I don't know why. I guess she really loves cats.
How did that go?
Terrible. The cat went missing for a few days and we never did find out what happened to that letter. It doesn't take a genius to figure that what happened. But then again, she's kinda loopy that way sometimes.
Aw, would have been nice if it worked.
What? You want a carrier cat?
That's weird.
What?
I have a feeling that someone's talking about me behind my back. Oh well, never mind. We need to find a town, don't we?
Oh, right. Yeah. I know you've got your symbology or whatever, but I'm totally defenseless here, with no equipment, no weapons, nothing.
Don't worry. I'll help you pick out something to impress the ladies once we find a town.
Thanks.
And that is all that we can do right now in this town, so go ahead and leave and we can move on to the next town. In case you have not figured it out yet, as you explore the world map here, that is what Roddick's hometown was 300 years ago. It changed a lot in 300 years. I wonder what happened. Even though I've already shown these enemies here, I'm showing you this battle because it is a new battle in the past. And we don't have our equipment, so this fight is harder than it was before. So, we're not going to try and level grind, but I do run into 3 fights. 2 of them was that enemy and another one was the rabbits, and I believe you can run into the bandits again. So it's the same enemies as before, but it's harder because you don't have any gear. Here are the rabbit enemies. So again, worst thing that they can do is they can jump as you're about to hit them, and you jump up to hit them in the air and just jump over them. They're not very hard, even with no equipment. Anyway, if you remember in our time, this town we're entering was the village of Kul. I wonder what it is now.
The first thing we need to do is visit all the nearby settlements. The captain's bound to turn up in one of them.
Sounds good to me.
That ain't true and you know it. Stop screwing with me, you bastard!
I wonder what that was about. Well, going by the rules of JRPGs, either he is an enemy we're going to have to fight, or he's going to be a future party member. Let's see which one it is. Sweet syrup in that chest. Okay, so we got Portmouth. Okay, so that must be a nearby town. No evidence that Ronix or Millie has been here. This building right here is your inn, and I am going to use this inn because I got my ass kicked with no equipment. After saving, this is one thing I'm going to highly suggest you do. Talk to Remy here. Say no, you do not know anything about the kingdoms. She will give you information on nearby kingdoms and what directions to go to. You can either memorize where Portmouth is, which she says it's to the north, or you can just have me tell you the answer. But after you have your conversation with Remy, this person on the bridge is Ruddle, asking where Portmouth is. Tell them to the north, and they will leave town. That's important for later. It's not game-breaking if you don't do this, but it's nice. The shop that I just avoided there is a food stall. You can buy food to cook, and we will do that later. This chest contains a resurrection elixir, and yes, there was a building that I avoided, and this was the town of Cool in the present. It is the town of Hot in the past.
Adam, I heard you were looking for someone to run an errand for you over to Portmouth.
Yeah, I've got some cargo I need delivered from the Portmouth weapon shop, but I can't find anyone handy who'd be up to the job.
It's been kinda tough to cross Mount Maytorch lately, hasn't it? Well, I'll let you know if I find anyone who can help.
Welcome.
I heard you needed someone to do a run over to Portmouth for you.
Yep, there's some cargo I need delivered from the weapon shop in Portmouth. You'll get paid for your trouble, of course, and I'll also give you a permit to enter Portmouth. Sound good to you?
Portmouth?
The town to the north of here.
We need a permit to enter?
You just come off the boat, lady? They don't let anyone into that town if you don't have the right permit.
We'd like to take the job, sir.
Well, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but you're gonna need a real weapon.
Oh, well, we'll come back later then.
Alright, so we need to get some weapons. Now, this over here is a very important place. We don't really need to talk to these two, the skill guide or the advisor, but this is where you buy skills. If you have enough money, buy all the skills. If you don't have all the money, technical is the most important right now, and you can buy the others later. Every time you buy one, it will take you out of the menu, so you will have to talk to her 4 times. With the skills, if you look at your character's statuses, look to see if anyone has the talent of cooking. I do not at this point. With the skills, right now, I only suggest buying any skills that cost 1 SP. Only 1, unless you have a character that has a talent in cooking. If you do have someone with a talent in cooking, go ahead and buy knife. That way they can get the ability to cook, and then we can cook some food. Since neither one has the talent of cooking, I'm just going to buy the skills that cost 1 SP for now. The reason for that is in the next town we can get a skill that will allow us to lower the price to unlock other skills. That is very important. So now that we've bought those skills, if you have the ability to cook, buy some food and cook some food, because items right now are very expensive. Otherwise, come to this first merchant and talk to him.
Welcome. Here you go. How's this sword grabbing? Oh, it's a masterpiece from a mystical Eastern blacksmith. I'll cut you a deal on it, hmm?
My, that's an impressive piece of work. How about we buy it, Roddick?
Yeah, we'll have trouble ahead if we don't have a good longsword on our side.
I'll make it 24, all right? Half price just for you.
Sounds good.
Thank you much.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You just hold it right there. Trying to palm your junk off on some poor, unsuspecting loser, huh?
Oh, great. You again. Ooh, stop messing with me business.
Shut up when I'm talking to you! Look, you guys are adventurers, right? Take it from me. This guy's sword is nothing but a big fake. I mean, if that was really an Eastern masterpiece or whatever, it would look more like a... well, it wouldn't look like that. Well, anyway, just keep your guard up against this guy. He'll rob you blind. See ya.
That was quite a character.
Well, the rules of the JRPG is leaning towards he's a party member. So, what you want to do is after that interaction, return to the man that is offering you the job for another story beat.
Sorry, folks, but I've just assigned the job to that guy, right there.
What?
Oh, come on!
You two again, huh? You already promised the job to these guys? I better stay out of the way then.
I'm sorry, I just didn't think they'd actually show up. I mean, they look so green.
Well, how about if I lend them one of my spare swords then, huh? That work for you?
No, wait. Could you go with these guys? I'll let them go if you do. I'm just too nervous to send them out on their own.
You're the boss. Sounds like we're partners now. Wanna go to Portsmouth?
Sorry to bother you about this.
Hey, we're all in this together, right? The name's C.S. Warren. Good to meet you.
My name is Roddick Ference. Please call me Roddy.
Yeah, C.S. works for me too. We don't have to be formal.
Well, Roddick is the name. Don't wear it out.
My name's Elia Silvestri. Glad to meet you, CS. First names work for me, too.
Well, in that case, here's your advance and the permit. Best of luck.
All right, we have CS. He is officially not a permanent part of the party right now. But go ahead and equip the longsword. And I was going to see about... I never even bothered to look to see if CS has cooking. I'll need to do that in the next video. But buy skills that cost only 1 SP unless you did look at CS's stats and saw that he has cooking. And if he does have cooking, buy some food and have him cook some food for you. It's better healing right now than buying items for healing. Those are very expensive at this point in the game. Anyway, once we have CS and we've gotten our preparations done, head out the back way like we're going towards Mount Medarex again. Once outside, you will have a private action. This one can have an impact on future events. So depending on what you're looking for, depends on your choice here. Find Ilya right here and talk to her.
What are you looking at?
Huh? Oh, nothing.
Those earrings there are pretty nice.
You think so too? I was just thinking they fit me pretty well.
I'm selecting the second option here.
I bet they'd look great on you, Ilya.
Oh, well, thank you.
Depending on what you chose here is going to affect a future private action later. I think I picked the one that's going to give me what I'm wanting here. Anyway, that is all we can do here in Halt. If you're enjoying the walkthrough, drop a like. Feel free to subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next video as we make our way to Portmouth. See you guys then.